Alright. Hello everyone, I'm Jimmy Darquintan, and welcome back to my Twitch Hearthstone channel. So, I normally do Arena. That's probably what I'm going to be doing most on this channel, but today is an exception, and that is because Naxxramas, the last, oh no, Echo, okay, got rid of that. Alright, Naxxramas. The last wing is out, and today I'm going to do that. Alright, so just to let you know, I have made sure to avoid other people streaming, avoid any spoilers. I'm going into this having no idea what to expect. So because of that, I haven't made any specific decks for the bosses. Typically they tend not to be too difficult on the non-heroic side, so I'm not too worried about that. Why is my channel not working? In any case, I'm going to show you what the deck that I'm going to be using. Alright. So, this isn't a very competitive deck. You know, as I've mentioned, I tend not to do constructed a whole lot. I made this deck because I think it is it's hilarious when it works. It can be kind of miserable when it doesn't, but it's pretty great. It's called Wait For It. It's a druid deck, and basically the whole premise is you have nothing but the strongest minions. So if you can get them out, it's amazing. You have some Innervate and Alarma bots to try and get them out as early as possible. I got Molten, some Giants, Deathwing, Alexstrasza, Onyxia, Ragnaros, all great things that are just amazing if you can get them out. We'll see how it works. It's actually not been too bad against the Naxx bosses because of the unconventional playing style. You don't really need to have an amazing deck to do well against them. Well, except for the heroic, but then you're probably going to have to make a specially designed deck to beat that. Hold on, let me make sure that this is all coming through to you guys, and then we'll get started. Why am I... okay. It logged me out, that's why. Oh man, why didn't it change the name? It's not supposed to be Hearthstone Arena anymore. I'm not doing that. Darquintan versus Naxxramas. There we go. Alright. Well, looks like everything is good. So, without further ado, let's open up that last wing. Alright, this is the end of an era. Of sorts.
My massive frostworm awaits.
Alright. So what is this? Are there only 2 enemies in this wing? You would have thought there would be... the last one had 4. Why didn't they just make 3 for all of them? Hero power. Destroy all enemy minions that aren't frozen? Okay. That's probably going to really suck for my big minion deck, but hey, you never know. Let's give it a try. I'm trying to keep the chat open on my phone here so that I can see if anybody has anything to say. Alright, well, I'm starting with an Alarma bot. You know, I'm feeling like I'm probably going to have to end up redoing this because of that hero power, but let's see what happens. I'm going to keep the Alarma Bot and the Sea Giant and try to get that out early. What? What is this?
Look at that little gnome. He used to be an interloper
Oh!
like yourself.
Hey, okay. Makes my minions immune. That's great. Okay. Is he gonna try and kill it then? Well, I didn't draw any innervates, so I can't really do anything. I guess I'll just go to face. Okay. Alarma Bot is coming out. Let's see. Unfortunately, I have both of my Alarma Bots here. So, hopefully they don't pull each other out. Figured he'd do that. Alright, this is going to take a while then. Might as well. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything until I get some minions out, so
Stop hiding behind that block of ice.
might as well throw out that second Alarma Bot. He'll probably kill it, but at least it saves me 3 health. Yup. Figures. 5 mana, what can I do with that? That Starfall is not going to be enough to actually kill anything. I could use it on a single target, but... How about this? I'm gonna hit this dude so that if I do Starfall, it'll take out the Mana Ward as well. It's not worth healing when I have 4 damage. So... I guess that's it.
Naxxramas is on.
Mind if I roll need?
Alright, turn 6. This is the first turn that I could actually play something. However, I'm feeling that clearing his stuff is going to be much more important. So I'm going to use Starfall instead. No, wait, not on a minion. I'm going to do 2 damage to all minions. Alright. Not bad. The Frostworm is pretty scary. Especially that hero power. I'm kind of apprehensive about what the heroic is going to look like. But we'll see. Alright, what do I got? I can War Golem just to get something out there. Yeah, this probably wasn't the right deck for this boss, but I'll pick something else later on. War Golem or Abomination, but that wouldn't kill everything. So let's go with the War Golem. Unfortunately, I got this heal here if I need to do that. Oh. Hello. Ah, he froze me.
Mind if I roll need?
That's no fun. Alright, this is not going well at all. Alright, I think I have to heal and get some sort of taunt down. Ah, 3... if I had 1 more mana, I could Ironbark Protector and also heal. What if I just No, I'd die if I just Ironbarked. So... gonna do this, and... 11, 12, 13. I have to play... Okay, I have to play Abomination then. That's not great, but could be worse. Fortunately, he can't just trade... Well, he could trade these two, I guess. Since this was played first, whatever this thing summons will actually be killed too if he uses that to trade. Blizzard. Alright. No! Alright. Dang it. Okay, so first attempt, not at all working. So let's try a different deck. Alright, what should I do then? I don't really want to have to make a specific deck for him until I get to the heroic mode. So, let's see. I got a priest deck that's just fairly standard. I think that might work well. It specializes in taking control of the other opponent's minions. So it has a couple of mind controls, Cabal Shadow Priest. Yeah. Plus, healing as a hero power might help survive. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try it out. Alright, Manipulator. I don't believe Sarah Kerrigan is in this game because this is a Warcraft game and not StarCraft, so probably not going to show up, but you never know. It's Blizzard. Okay, what do I want to... Young Priestess, not a bad idea. Doomsayer is probably going to be bad because it would kill my shield dude. Shadow Word Death, he didn't ever play any strong minions, so I'm going to get rid of that and just stick with the Young Priestess. Let's see how that works. Well, if I need more priestesses, I got them. Alright. Well, early one drop.
More training.
Keeping them alive. Shoot. That's going to be difficult to play around. I'm thinking of just passing to try and get more health from these dudes. Dudettes? Whatever they are. Yeah, alright. Ah, I can't kill them. That Skeletal Smith is good. I guess it's not too much better than something like Injured Blade Master. Dang, I still can't play anything. I guess I'm gonna heal up then. If I heal up this guy... Oh, still only at 2 health. I don't really want to lose one of them to the unstable ghoul unless he decides to trade. So I'm just going to pass. Hopefully they get buffed. Well, one of them did. That's good.
Stop hiding behind that block of ice!
He's the one who gave it to me. Huh. Silenced his own taunt. I could faceless the ice dude just to get... Adjacent minions are immune to frost breath. I could get one more minion down if I did that. if I should, though. What else could I faceless? I could... You know what, I'm just going to trade here. And... You know what, I got enough minions that I am going to be able to sustain myself. So let's try to take as much control as possible.
Naxxramas is ours.
It's always an annoying card. Nax bosses never seem to use it quite correctly, though. You'd think that because it's stealth, you'd want to leave it there as long as possible so that it could get a lot of health and attack, but they usually use it on the next turn. Then it's just a 3-3 that gets buffs at the beginning of your turn. Alright, what do I got here? Holy Nova's looking good. It would kill this, it would kill this, and then it would put this in range of being killed. So I'm gonna go with that. Get to draw an extra card from it. Mind control, that might come in handy later. Alright, we killed that. Huh. I could Shadow Word Death that, but then I wouldn't have anything else to do. Alternatively, I could just Karn Bloodhoof, but he could take it out without... Alright, I'm going to wipe his board, because I didn't have any good trades for that minion. Plus, now I get to heal myself.
Mind if I roll need?
He's running out of cards, too. I think we are doing good. We have the same amount of health. Not bad. Now, also, I get to... Ooh, this is nice. I get to take control of that. Awesome. I could also Shadow Word... Yeah, let's do that. This thing is fairly strong, so I'm going to get rid of it with the Shadow Word Bane. Still can't kill any dudes.
Mind if I roll need?
It's got a lot of those loot hoarders. Okay. Fortunately, none of them are very threatening.
Hey, give me that!
I'm thinking it's time to play something big. Let's go with Naxxramas. Take out one of his man worms. Let's see what gets hit. Ah, great. That's... it would have been nice if it had hit his face, but getting rid of that other mana worm isn't too bad either.
Join me in death.
Ooh, I could kill that one too. Oh man, okay, let's do this. Watch this. Shadow Word Death here. I'm going to have to sacrifice my cleric, but she's done her job. We need 2 Ragnaroses now.
Obey.
Oh yeah, that feels good. I think that's game. He can't play more than 1 minion, can he? Nope. Alright. Well played.
Well played.
Does he say different things?
Thank you.
It does. I was playing
My
the
apologies.
hound dog zombie eater person from the last wing, and I noticed that he seemed to try and copy whatever you say. Maybe that's that was just me. I think I was playing mage at the time, and whatever I said, it sounded like the dog was like a Scooby-Doo kind of thing. He couldn't really pronounce any of the consonants, but... Alright. One down, one to go.
This next fight will not be easy.
Deal
I
2
hear the
damage to the
boss
enemy
is
hero and freeze him.
powerful and very handsome.
Alright, so I probably don't want to play something with weapons. You know what? The priest deck would probably perform better. However, I really want to see if I can get this big minion deck to work. So, let's try that. The big minions aren't going to get murdered by icy death anymore, so let's do this.
We finally meet.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, I got Alarmabot and Innervate. I'd normally keep the Wrath just for early control, but because I got 2 things to help me get things out, well, that didn't help much. But I'll probably draw a big minion that I can get out with the Alarmabot on... Oh, yes, okay. Turn 1 Alarmabot, turn 2 Onyxia. As long as he doesn't kill it. But he's got 1 mana, what's he gonna do? There we go! Now you see. This is how it's supposed to work. Too bad I can't kill it. I'm wondering if I should hold on to the Alarmabot so that he doesn't trade for it.
You shall pay for your insolence!
Oh, it's a toss-up. I'm going to hang out onto the Alarmabot. If I can get the Abomination out and hide behind it, or just eliminate that minion, then I'll be in a much better position to play. Alright. Here I can heal myself up. He's probably going to trade both of them for my...
Your turn is over. My
What?
turn now.
Oh, shoot!
My minion.
Oh wait, that's not until turn 8 though. Okay. How did he summon those things? That's not fair. What is going on here? Oh, yes. Alright. Well, too bad for him. He's gonna have to go through this if he wants to get to me. Unfortunately, this thing's getting pretty formidable. Well, alright. Fine. Hit my face if you want. I don't care. Alright, I got either Abomination or Lord of the Arena. If I play Lord of the Arena, it'll take 2 of his guys. If I play Abomination, it would only take that dude. So I'm gonna go with the Lord of the Arena.
The damned stand ready.
Shoot. We're getting low on health, guys. Fortunately, I can heal myself up with this. It means I don't get the 2 cards, but I think it's worth it.
For the Lich King!
Next turn he gets to take control of the minion. That's not good. Especially since I can only play big minions. Alright. Will he? I don't think there's anything I can do to prevent him from winning next turn.
My patience is limited.
Wow, really?
Nature will rise against you.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Bots with bad manner. That's how you know. You know what? Okay, might as well just play the tree. I know he's going to take control of it and kill me with it, but at least it looks impressive.
What we
He did not. I think he still wins. Yeah. But it was close, guys. It was close. He only had 24 health and 4 minions. Okay, so now we know. Do not use that deck against this guy. He can just take control of things. So, let's give him a taste of his own medicine and use the manipulator deck. He likes taking control of things. Let's see how he feels when the shoe is on the other foot, as it were.
We finally meet.
The light shall bring victory.
How naive. Don't you remember what happened to Uther?
Alright, none of those are worth anything, so we'll stick with the young priestess.
Do you need a blessing?
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
That hero power is also annoying, but fortunately I can heal it back up.
More training?
Well, he had to use a card to kill it. Hey, Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern, yeah, that's her name. The likelihood of him playing anything with a divine shield is small, so maybe I should just go with the Blood
My
Knight.
patience is limited.
Gosh, he needs to give you more time.
Glory to the Sindora.
Alright, it's looking like Thoughtsteal. Let's see, Thoughtsteal is fun against Naxxramas because you can get, well, I didn't get any
For Lord
non-usable cards, but some of them are pretty ridiculous. Not non-usable, but non-collectible. The Nax bosses tend to have cards only they own.
What we do.
Alright. Now what? I can clear his board with either Shadow Madness plus Frost Shock or Nova. If I Holy Nova though, then I have to sacrifice my own minion. So I'm thinking the former is going to be the better option.
Your turn is over. My turn now.
Alright.
Free, my minion.
Oh, it's a random enemy minion. I didn't read that part. Okay. So, there's a chance you take control of something absolutely useless as well. Too bad I don't have spell damage. That'd be great. However, I do have Temple Enforcer, which is going to let me pseudo-heal this guy up, so I can take out one of his taunts. Oh, yeah, he did just end the turn. Apparently, when you break his armor, it automatically ends your turn. You don't have a choice in the matter. Shoot, this is not looking good. I need more taunts is what I need. I can Holy Nova just for the heal, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I definitely want to heal up something. Maybe I'm going to Shadow Word or Power Word Shield to see if I can get another good card. Okay. Nope, still can't kill anything with that. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna heal up and just play that minion.
For the Lich King!
Alright, what I really need to do now is kill this thing. If I can kill this thing, then I'm going to get health back. So, how to do this? Nothing he has 2 health. That is sad.
Feel my pain.
I probably made a mistake by playing the Soul Priest because I kind of needed my hero power to heal me. So, and now even Holy Nova would actually do damage to my people as well, so that may not have been the best option. However, I'll make do. What do I got? I can just throw out some minions, I guess. Oh, he has lethal. Shoot. Alright, I guess I have to heal. This is gonna be so sad. I have to kill it so that I can heal with my Holy Nova.
Do you need a blessing?
Alright. He didn't take control of a minion, which is great, because he would have had lethal if he had taken control of one of my minions. Arg, okay, I need more taunts in this deck. That is the moral of the story. Alright.
You have better.
Alright, what do you think?
Give me a K! Give me a T! What's that spell?
KT? Doesn't spell anything, Kel'Thuzad. What are you talking about? Alright. Yeah, I know, I messed that up pretty bad. But it's Naxxramas, it's not Arena, so... Okay. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna make a deck for this, because he's actually being difficult for Naxxramas boss. So what... Okay. He specializes... He takes control of your minions. He doesn't really have any other defining characteristics, does he? What has he played so far? Jack-o'-lantern's suggesting a control warrior. So, why warrior as opposed to a different class? Especially considering that for the first part of the game, he can just freeze my guy. I'll go ahead and try to build something though, because why not? Warrior would warrior be better than paladin, do you think? Let's try with a warrior first. Alright, what can I put in it? That's true. A freeze mage would also be a good idea. Because just having all that damage to face tends to work. However, he has 10 extra armor, which means that I feel like doing damage with minions is a little bit more reliable. Especially since he didn't really play any particularly difficult minions if I can get control early on. Alright. I'm just gonna put in some cards that I think are good and see what we end up with. I'm actually going to put in whirlwinds because I like how I can use them with certain other cards. For example, Rampage. Actually, oh, I only have one. Never mind. Frothing Berserker combos well with it, and Gromish. Enrage Gromish is a great finisher. Alright, because I got a lot of self-damage, I can put in some good Enragers. So, let's see, probably the best for that, honestly, is the Raging Worgen. So where are they? Did I pass him? No, there he is. Alright, Raging Worgen. What else? So I'm going to need some taunts, as we saw. So what could I do for taunts? Defender of Argus is nice. I'll put one of those in there. I'm going to put in some Dread Corsairs, and then after we get rid of his armor, he can no longer freeze my guy. So might as well put in a couple of weapons. To go with our theme of self-damage, let's put in some Death Bites. It's also just strong on its own. Probably going to be using these mostly to go to face, maybe. I'm going to try putting in a Cleave and maybe a Slam. How much do I have left? I got 10 cards left. I'll put in a Reaper. Alright, now let's get some legendaries in here, because those are always fun to play with. What did he... use some spells, but Lotheb isn't really going to help much. Karn Bloodhoof is fairly cheap for a legendary and gets a lot of good control. Sylvanas is a possibility, but he never really had any minions that... Well, he did tend to get... Once you break his armor, he gets 2 relatively good minions out. So taking control of one of those might be nice. So let's try that. We need more taunt, though. So how about some Sunwalkers? Because he never actually... He doesn't have a hero ability that can get rid of the Divine Shields very easily. Okay. Naxxramas would be good to either heal myself up or do a lot of damage to him if I haven't done so already. But, well, actually, you know, by turn 9 I'll probably either be in a position that I can win or have lost already. So, never mind. Let's not go with that. Jack-o'-lantern is making some suggestions. Ragnaros, Karn, Deathwing, and Nixia. Deathwing, I've never actually played with Deathwing, but, you know, he could be fun, so why not? Wait, you know what? Actually, that's probably a bad idea, because his hero power takes control of a random minion, and Deathwing is guaranteed to be the only minion on the board, so... can't play Naxxramas. I noticed you can't play Naxxramas on the boss that had, what was it, 99 health? But I've been able to play her on other bosses fine. I think it was just that specific boss that you're not allowed to play Naxxramas on. I don't exactly know why, but That's what I've observed. Okay. Ragnaros just for fun. And Jack-o'-lantern makes a good point that shield blocks will actually work here because surviving is a priority. So shield blocks, they also replace themselves, so that's good. And then I got 2 cards left, so let's just go with Jack-o'-lantern's suggestion and take the Gorehowl and a Brawl. Alright, we got our deck. Let's see how it performs. I thought about Fuegan and Stalag, is that how you pronounce it? But, well, one, pretty much everybody has them, so they're nothing special. And I haven't quite figured out what the best way to play with them yet is. I guess you just throw them out there and hope, but I feel like if you need to turn the tide, they're kind of slow for doing that. It takes a while for them to actually get their death rattles used. So, alright. These two are a good start. Let's throw out the Bloodhoof. It's a little bit slow for beginning, but there we go. That is good. Beat Nax using only Nax cards? That would be interesting. I guess it might be possible. Do like an entire Naxxramas run? That's an idea. Could be a good event. Alright, so we want to save the Cruel Taskmaster to enrage the Worgen with, so just going to armor up and pass. He's probably going to trade if I play the Worgen, but I mean that's fine. And if he doesn't, then that's fine too. Oh shoot. Well, that's sad, but I guess that happens. This has not been a great start. Getting both the Whirlwinds. Maybe I may not want both those Whirlwinds in there. Let's get out that Dread Corsair. I can always use a Cruel Taskmaster next turn to take this out. Unless, of course, he Ice Bolts it again. Nope. So I can do 3 damage.
My patience is limited.
This guy's annoying. Why did they program him like that? Like, give me a second. This is a complicated game. I feel like getting minions out is probably the best course of action, so let's take care of him and just armor up. Whirlwind's not worth it here.
What we do.
Well, slam and run this guy into him to kill this thing. Then I'll have 4 mana left. And I can probably use it to eliminate him using Cruel Taskmaster and a Whirlwind. Let's see what we get from drawing. Defender of Argus. Not something we want to play this turn, but might be useful later. Okay. I really want to get rid of this dude because I don't want him to die when other minions are on the board. So, because buffing them would be sad. Alright. Well, we're in control now. That's good.
What we do.
Another one of those things. Okay. I'm still frozen. I'm going to play the Bloodhoof and
Mother is near.
just try to take control.
Some still
Alright. Well, that makes me sad. But now I can get a lot of taunt out, so at least there's that. Rampage there.
My shield for Argon.
Buff them up, and also that. I think I'm just going to pass.
some still
Alright, figures he would use that. Alright. Being frozen is really sucking right now. I could brawl. I would get a minion back for sure. He would also get a minion back for sure. I could also just trade. I kind of want to save the brawl for when his armor comes off and he summons 2 minions. But I don't even know if we'll get that far.
Into the breach.
And I might as well equip something, right? Get that core hell out.
Job's done.
If I lose it, I mean, it wasn't doing any good in my hand anyways. Shoot! It's looking like I might need to use Brawl at this point. Ah, I got a shield block, that's good. And let's Brawl, see what happens. Really? His strongest minion survives. That's great.
For the Lich King!
I don't think I put 2 Arcanite Reapers in this deck. If I did, you're right. I don't need that many. So... Well, I think this is it. Alright, so where did we go wrong there? Might have just been bad draws. I'm not exactly sure what he was doing. Of course, being frozen the entire time definitely hurt. So maybe I shouldn't be quite as... I should take out some of those weapons, because they were kind of clogging up my hand. So, I have 1 Arcanite Reaper in there. I have 2 Death Bites, that's the problem. I probably only want... I'm going to take 1 Death Bite and also get rid of the Reaper. So that frees up 2 slots. Shield Slam is possible removal. because I have both of those shield blocks. So yeah, it's cheap, it's good removal. Let's take a shield slam. And what else? I'm considering whether or not I want to include something like Doomsayer or another Brawl for the crowd control, because he did tend to have more than one minion out at a time. But do I need that? How many 2s do I have? I don't have very early minions, and that might... Well, I have, what, those 6. I have Cruel Taskmasters, Frothing Berserkers, and the Raging Morgans. And the Dread Corsairs. Yeah, this would be a lot easier if I did know Constructed. I don't tend to think around building combos so much as I do about, you know, what is counterable by what cards are strong on their own, the value of the cards individually, because that is all about, that's more what Arena's about than Constructed is. So, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit here, but, I mean, fortunately, this is kind of just a fun mode. There's not a lot writing on it. It's not ranked or anything, so it's all good. I'm going to go with another Doomsayer. If nothing else, it's a fun card that can absorb some damage, if nothing else. Let's try that. Oh wait, not Arena. See, I'm so used to clicking on that button. Alright, this is the last time, for sure. This is it. We're going to win this one. Custom Warrior, let's go.
Garrosh versus Balthazar.
We finally meet. Victory or death? Really? Death it is, then.
Alright, what do we got? Cleave. I'm going to get rid of Rampage. Probably nothing is going to get damaged too early on. And I want... this is difficult, actually. How about we throw out the Cleave and go with Rampage? Maybe we can get this guy damaged if I draw something like a Whirlwind, and then Rampage him up. And if I can keep him alive, then he could win the game for me. So let's try that. Defender of Argus. Might be useful for buffing this guy, but I don't know.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
So you've said multiple times. Alright, Frothing Berserker is coming out, and that Cruel Taskmaster looks good. Especially turn 4 with the Rampage. As long as he doesn't kill that thing, or freeze it or something, then gonna have... Well, I hope you enjoy your 2 damage for that 2 cards that it took you to do that.
Back to work.
Don't you wish you would just... Well, if you had waited, then you wouldn't have been able to do that. Too bad. Die. Alright, much better start. Gargoyle while I laugh at your gargoyle. Mwahaha. Oh, okay, I got it. Check this out.
My patience is limited.
This is what it's about. Oh, yes.
I strike. Over. My turn now. Be free, my
Well, he will be able to kill the massive threat, but this isn't bad. Oh, wait. Oh, were those things, they had summoning sickness. Oh, man. He couldn't do it. Okay. I can get rid of one of them. Let's see what Slam gives me. Yes!
into the breach.
Oh man, guys. If he doesn't kill it... If he doesn't kill it, this is amazing.
I strike.
Let's see how he likes 30 damage to the face. Wait, what did... No! Oh, why? Oh, gosh. Alright. I think we get Death's Bite out and take care of that thing. I could have also summoned the Sunwalker, but I'll do that next turn. When I could also Hero Power with it. Yeah, that's not fun. Well, I got one of these freezing cards out of the way. I could Doomsayer, but let's save it. Instead, I'm going to go with my original plan of Sunwalkering and armoring up. Okay, he froze me. Shield block. Ooh, how perfect. Alright. I can get rid of this thing with my Death's Bite, but unfortunately it leaves that guy on the board. Well, still worth it. And Sylvanas.
What we do.
Let the pain speak to me.
Wow, that kind of worked out for him, didn't it? Actually, nah, it's all good. I can just score Howlet. Means he draws a card, but meh, who cares? I get to do 5 damage to his face now. And I can play the Dread Corsair.
Blood and blood.
Alright, that's fine with me. I think that's game, guys. Awesome. Brawl and Sylvanas. Now that is a combo that you don't see very often, but I want to see it more often. It's probably just not not something that is really worth it. But you get to brawl and ensure that no matter what, you end up with the last minion. Kind of interesting. Alright. And that is the end of the last wing of Naxxramas. Alright. Well, heroic is going to be left for another day. I think this is good for one day. So, thank you for joining me on this trip through Frostworm Lair. This card is going to be fun. I don't know how people are going to use it yet, but I'm sure it's going to be there's definitely going to be some funny, lucky Hearthstone moments involving him. Just saying. Oh, that's right, I have the class challenges too. Well, fuel for another day. Maybe we'll come back on, next time. You gotta give this game some credit. It's very into the graphical niceties. Cool. Alright. Well, thanks for joining me. I'm Jimmy Darquintan, and as always, I'll see you next time.